In 1975, Ken Robbins bought a cine camera with a microphone on it. What follows is the sights and sounds he recorded in 75 and 76. I've kept the narration to a minimum in this video, so you can enjoy the music of nitro burning heavies. Welcome to Time Travel 13. We kick off to the sound of Jag engines, as Alan Sherwin in Travel Agent comes out against Bob Besson in Stripteaser at Santa Pod on June the 8th, 1975. Two top fuel cars turned up, Roddy Picardo in Firefly and Peter Crane in Stormbringer. Times were recorded for Stormbringer, but Firefly ran at 8:05, 189, getting into the dirt at the top end. In the second matchup, Crane ran a 670 at 205 as Firefly broke on the line.
Time to beat a Crane, 6.70 seconds.
On to Wroughton 1 week later for the NDRC Tour Line Funny Car Championships. 7 funny cars turned up for the biggest funny car race seen so far in Europe. Skilton was top qualifier in his Donovan Vauxhall and he had the first round by run.
Getting a little bit out of shape, heading off the left, drop first class motor oil for Gentleman.
Then Liam Churchill in the 392 Capri faced Dennis Priddle in his Donovan Avenger.
Churchill emulating Priddle track. 8-bar burnouts, the name of the game today. Already the change in the atmosphere is noticed, particularly with the way these cars are moving out. The qualifying's over, the ETs are over. It's down to the racing now. First man to the other end of the winner. Every round, yes, winner is Monday, after and after. Little stages, casual stages, these stages, not like out, in stage. That's right.
Criddle got out of shape, but won with an 8.23 to Churchill's 8.35.
Blackbushe gets into it, turns out of the...
Then two Swedes come out. The Chevy Volvo of Leif Dayback against Hayes From's Capri, powered by Garlett's built 500 cubic inch Hemi. The Capri lost fire after the burnout and Leif soloed for the win.
Top end.
Then Roland Pratt in the newly rebodied 392 Avenger takes on the Chevy Opel of Bourne Anderson. Pratt took it with an 8.04 to Anderson's 8.25. Two Swedish injected Chevy T-Alters come out as Anders Lantz takes on Gasrat 2. Semi-final of Funny Car, and it's the classic matchup of Skilton versus Criddle. Criddle took the win with an excellent 7.14 to Clive's 8.16. Then it was Pratt versus Dayback. Got there first with an 8.21 to the Volvo's 8.48. Jim Rowett beat Pat Cuss place in the Pro Comp semi-final and went on to win the Eliminator. Peter Barnett was running his rear engine funny car in Pro Comp. Before the funny car final, Liam Churchill came out against Bourne Anderson for an Anglo-Swedish grudge race. Took Super Street with a 12.95 in Franklin Rose. As we get ready for another Anglo-Swedish matchup, as Spencer Eriksson in the 426 Hemi-powered Jeep takes on and beats Stripteaser. Car final, and Pratt tipped the can in an effort to beat Priddle, but the 392 wasn't up to the strain and it blew a blower gasket when firing up, allowing Skilton to come back out for another go at Priddle. Over in 6.95 seconds and 204 miles an hour as Clive followed with an 8.03. Time now for a look around the pits at Santapod to see what's turned up for the 1975 European Grand Prix, held on July the 6th. Again, 7 funny cars turned up, plus 1 fuel altered to make it an 8-car field. There was a lot of rivalry between Santapod and the NDRC in the 70s, and many of the top cars only appeared at either Santapod or NDRC meets. Consequently, only 2 cars from the Wroughton meet were at Santapod. They were the 2 Avengers of Dennis Priddle and Roland Pratt. The rest of the field consisted of Alan Herridge in the Ed Pink powered Exton Shoemaker Stardust, Owen Hayward in Hound Dog, again Ed Pink powered. Phil Elson had the old glowworm Capri body fitted to his 392 altered chassis. Peter Barnett was now running in a funny car with his XZ Shaver rear engine 392 Vauxhall. Dave Stone entered the brand new T-Rat Mark II using Chevy power. And over from the USA was Dale Emery with a Snetterton Okazaki Vega funny car powered by another in pink. First round, first race, and Dale Emery takes on Roland Pratt. Emery takes the win with a 6.88 at 201 to Pratt's 7.95. Then it's Dennis Priddle against Dave Stone. Dennis Priddle was having troubles with his transmission and it wouldn't shift into high, letting Dave Stone through with an 8.04. Then it was Alan Herridge against Phil Elson. Took the win with a 7.30 to Elson's 8.85. The other first round race saw Hound Dog beat Peter Barnett. John Hobbs rips off a piece of tarmac as he burns out before taking on Danny Johnson. Funny car semi-final, and T-Rat wouldn't far, so Hound Dog soloed for the win. The second semi should have been the race of the day, but Dale Emery shut off with problems after the burnouts, allowing Herridge to solo into the final. Owen Hayward in Houndog 8 against Peter Crane in Stormbringer. Stormbringer got there first with a 6.81 at 203 to Houndog's 7.07 at 205. Took Super Street, beating Mike Churchill in a best of 3. Jerry Andrews brings out Hemi Hunter against Mike Hall's shutdown for the Pro-Com final. Shutdown took it with a 7.99 as Hemi Hunter broke the Lenko. Stardust and Houndog come out for the funny car final. Went up in smoke as Herridge took it, and he took both ends of the funny car record, running a 6.66 at 213 miles an hour. returned to Sanderpod for the Anglo-American International on September the 21st. This time 9 cars turned up to fill the 8 available spaces. Hayward had lowered the European record to 6.61 seconds during qualifying, and here he comes out against Dennis Priddle for the first of the semi-finals. Both cars recorded identical 6.99s, but Hound Dog got the jump off the line and beat Priddle. Snetterton had come over from the USA to drive the Chatterton Okazaki Vega, and he took on Alan Herridge in the second semi-final. Soloed for the win, and went on to take the final in spectacular style as he fireballed the engine at the top end. On to Blackbushe on October the 5th for some more funny car action. Barnett's rear-engine funny car and renamed it Sundance. car semi-finals. Then Alan Herridge comes out against Dennis Priddle. Takes the win with a 7.96. Both Stormbringer and Firefly come out for the traditional far burnouts. Final when it's Snetterton versus Priddle. With a 7.31 as Snetterton lost traction and shut off. At the end of 1975, Ken went over to California, and this is some of the action he recorded at Orange County Raceway. Easter 1976 saw the 10th anniversary of Santa Pod Raceway, and Don Garlitz came over to race his King Rat Fueler. Joining Garlitz in top fuel was Alan Herridge, Ronnie Picardo, Clive Skilton, Peter Crane, Owen Hayward, Jerry Andrews and Tony Froome.
We worked on it, we prepared it, we feel that it's going to be very strong in this first run. Could be mistaken, I was mistaken 4 times in a row already, so it's a good indication I might be wrong again. Very respectable time. I would like to say that I've had a tremendously enjoyable time here, much different than when I came over in 1964 and we were all herded around in trucks and so forth, but the people here at Santa Pod and Mr. Billings, it's been very, very nice. And
to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, the quickest and fastest, the world champion, Big Daddy Don Garlitz. Ready for their first round. The funny cars, as you know, they'll be coming down, firing up in the normal way in the starter, and we'll be ready to go into some fantastic racing here at Santa Pod Raceway. We're going to find out several things.
Peter Crane came out against Don Garlitz in the first round of top fuel. Took the win and recorded Europe's first 5-second run with a 5:97.
I'm dreaming.
It was really good. Were you loaded higher for that run?
No, we weren't. I was hoping just to perhaps do a 6-2. Yeah.
That's right. Well, Peter, there's one thing you got to do now, you know. You were the quickest qualifier. You got the 5-second trophy. You've got to go out there and win there. Now, what do you think?
I've got to go back and give the crew a hand. We've got plenty of thrashing to do here.
On to the funny car final. Dave Stone was now driving Stardust, fitted with Chevy power, and he takes on the new Euro Sting of Liam Churchill. Liam Churchill had an oil leak after the burnout, and Dave Stone soloed for a lucky win. Drive skills and have beaten Peter Crane in the semis with a whole shot 6.37 to Peter's 6.03. Now he comes out to face Owen Hayward.
No doubt about it. Owen is going to create a problem for Owen Hayward. No doubt.
Runs another whole shot 6.37 to beat Hound Dog 6.30.
Down time was a fantastic cheer. 6.3 seconds for Owen Hayward in the Hound Dog tractor. A brilliant piece of driving and a terminal of 230 miles an hour. So that's the man who's got there through the end. Through all the trials and tribulations going through an elimination and qualifying. It's really been excellent stuff going on. Fantastic. Right now, kind of on race down there, the Jackson Trophy. With an absolutely fantastic performance from 5 stills this weekend. One of the best performances I've ever seen him put down or ever seen anyone put down. 5 stills. Shaking hands. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, one last picture of our
action from Snetterton. That was Bob Panther in the BMC dragster Shazam. Bob comes out again against Rod George in the board powered Midnight Creeper. Snetterton for the 1976 European Grand Prix, held on the 4th of July. Snetterton breaks his brand new Cavalier on the line, giving the win to Dave Stone. Runs a wild out of shape 7:35 to beat the Swedish Manta of Jan Carlson. The other Swedish Manta of John Anderson, Redlit, giving the win to Phil Howson. Last race of round one, Owen Hayward shed a blower drive after the burnout, giving the win to Dennis Priddle. Top fuel was a round robin between Ros Pryor, Tony Froome and Ronnie Picardo. Ros kicked off with a whole shot 7:62 win over Farfly's 7:55.
Only got 20 seconds.
Kim Reid beats Liz Byrne in the first round of Pro Comp. Back to top fuel round robin, and Ros Pryor, red lights against Tony Froome. Funny car semi-finals, and Dave Stone takes the win against Phil Elson.
And an easy win for the Stone.
Then it was the race of the day, Alan Herridge against Dennis Biddle. Wins with a 6.63 to Biddle's 7.12. Pro Comp semi-final, and Mick Hall in the shutdown slingshot faces Bourne Holgren in the ex-Keith Harvey Chevy Altered, which shows everybody how a burnout should be done. Hall takes it with a 7.72 to the altered 7.78. Ken's film ran out before the funny car final, but he didn't miss much as both cars lost far off the line. Dave Stone was cursing his heavier car as it slowed down quicker, giving the win to